Once upon a time, on a sunny morning, I boarded a train that would change my life forever. I found myself a cozy seat by the window, hoping for a peaceful journey. The train's gentle rhythm made me feel sleepy, so I closed my eyes for a short nap. As I was dozing off, I heard a soft voice saying, "Excuse me, is this seat taken?" I opened my eyes to see the most enchanting smile on a girl's face. She had sparkling eyes that looked like stars in the night sky. I smiled back and said, "No, it's not taken. Please, have a seat." She thanked me and settled into the seat beside me. Her name was Lily, and she had a kind and friendly presence that made me feel comfortable right away. We started chatting, and it felt as if we had known each other for ages. Lily told me she was traveling to visit her grandma, who lived in a quaint little town. I shared that I was on my way to visit my childhood friend, Tom, who I hadn't seen in years. We laughed and talked, forgetting about the passing time. As the train rolled through picturesque landscapes, we discovered many common interests. We both loved books, music, and exploring new places. Our conversations flowed effortlessly, and every moment with her felt like a delightful adventure. The train's soothing clickety-clack seemed to echo the rhythm of our hearts beating together. It was like a symphony of emotions, and I couldn't help but feel a special connection with Lily. There was something mysterious and exciting about her, like a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. As the day turned into evening, the train's lights created a magical atmosphere around us. It was as if we were in our own little world, separated from the rest of the passengers. I knew I didn't want this day to end, and I secretly hoped that time would slow down, just so I could cherish every moment with Lily. As the train approached her stop, I felt a twinge of sadness. I didn't want to say goodbye so soon. But fate had its plans, and Lily had to leave. She gathered her belongings, and before stepping off the train, she turned to me and said, "Thank you for making this journey so special. I hope we meet again someday." With a warm smile, she disappeared into the station. My heart sank a little as I watched her go, but I held on to the hope that our paths would cross again. As the train continued its journey, I couldn't stop thinking about Lily. It felt like she had left a piece of herself with me, and I knew that this encounter was just the beginning of something extraordinary. Little did I know that the universe had a plan, and our paths were destined to cross once more. Our love story was just getting started, filled with suspense, surprises, and a love that would defy all odds. But that's a tale for another time. In the days that followed my train journey, thoughts of Lily filled my mind. I couldn't forget her smile, her laughter, and the way she made me feel so alive. But, as much as I wanted to see her again, I didn't know how to find her. Then one day, as I was going through my bag, I found a small piece of paper. It looked like a torn page from a notebook, and on it was a message written in beautiful handwriting. "Meet me under the big oak tree in the park at sunset. Lily." My heart raced with excitement. It was a mysterious message from Lily. She wanted to meet me again. I couldn't believe my luck. The day went by slowly, as if time was teasing me. But finally, the sun began to set, and I rushed to the park, my heart pounding with anticipation. As I reached the big oak tree, I saw her standing there, looking as beautiful as ever. The setting sun cast a warm glow around her, making her seem like a dream come true. "I'm so glad you came," she said, her eyes twinkling with joy. "I couldn't resist," I replied, feeling my cheeks turn a little pink. We walked together in the park, surrounded by the soft whispers of the evening breeze. Lily told me that she had also been thinking about our time on the train and couldn't stop wondering if we were meant to meet again. "It's like destiny brought us together," she said with a smile. I couldn't agree more. It felt like we were meant to find each other, no matter how far apart we were. As we talked and laughed, I noticed a hint of sadness in her eyes. When I asked what was wrong, she hesitated before saying, "There's something I need to tell you." My heart sank, fearing that she was going to say something that would separate us. But before she could say anything else, a soft melody filled the air. We turned around to see a street musician playing a guitar nearby. "I loved this song," Lily said, her eyes lighting up with happiness. Without hesitation, I took her hand, and we started to dance under the twinkling stars. It was like time stood still, and it was just the two of us, swaying to the music. As the song ended, she looked into my eyes and said, "I wanted to tell you that I'm leaving tomorrow to travel to another city. But I couldn't leave without seeing you again." I felt a mix of emotions, happiness from being with her, and sadness at the thought of her leaving. "I wish you didn't have to go," I said, trying to hide the disappointment in my voice. "I promise we'll stay in touch," she said, her voice gentle and reassuring. "Who knows what the future holds?" We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company, not wanting the night to end. And when it was time to part ways, we hugged tightly, knowing that our hearts would be connected, no matter the distance. As I watched her walk away, I knew that this was just another chapter in our love story. And even though she was leaving, I had a feeling that our paths would cross again someday. The thought filled me with hope, and I knew that our love was strong enough to withstand anything that life threw our way. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, Lily and I stayed true to our promise to stay in touch. We sent each other letters and talked on the phone whenever we could. Even though we were miles apart, our love grew stronger with each passing day. Lily told me about her new city and all the exciting adventures she was having. She made friends and explored new places, but she always said that something was missing, me. And I felt the same way. My days felt incomplete without her laughter and the warmth of her presence. One day, as I was writing a letter to Lily, I couldn't help but wonder if our love was strong enough to bridge the distance between us. I missed her terribly and longed to see her again. Then, one evening, the phone rang, and it was Lily's sweet voice on the other end. "I have a surprise for you," she said. "What is it?" I asked, my curiosity piqued. "I'm coming back to our hometown to visit my grandma, and I was hoping we could meet," she said with excitement. My heart leapt with joy. I couldn't believe that she was coming back, even if it was just for a short visit. I eagerly agreed to meet her, and we decided on a special spot, the park where we had our first magical meeting. When the day finally arrived, I was filled with nervous excitement. I rushed to the park and waited under the big oak tree, just like we had planned. And there she was, walking towards me with that same enchanting smile. We hugged tightly, and it felt like all the distance and time apart had disappeared. It was as if we had never been apart at all. We spent the day catching up, laughing, and reminiscing about our train journey and the beautiful evening under the stars. As the sun began to set, we sat together on a bench, holding hands. The sky turned shades of pink and orange, and it felt like the world was celebrating our love. "I wish we could be together like this forever," I said softly, not wanting the moment to end. Lily looked at me with a determined look in her eyes. "I have something to tell you," she said, taking a deep breath. "I've been thinking a lot, and I don't want to be apart from you anymore. I want to be with you, wherever you are." My heart skipped a beat. Are you saying what I think you're saying? I asked, hoping beyond hope. Yes, she said with a smile. I want to be with you forever. I don't want to let distance keep us apart. I love you, and I want to build a future with you. Tears of joy welled up in my eyes as I hugged her tightly. I love you too, Lily, and I want nothing more than to be with you always, I said, my heart overflowing with happiness. From that day on, we knew that our love was strong enough to conquer any challenges that came our way. We made a promise to each other, a promise of forever. And so, our love story continued, with its twists and turns, but always with the certainty that we were meant to be together. The distance no longer scared us because we knew that love knows no boundaries. As we watched the stars twinkle in the night sky, we knew that our love story would be one for the ages, a story of love, hope, and the promise of a happily ever after. And we held on to that promise, knowing that our love was a beautiful journey that would last a lifetime. For more interesting videos, subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon, so that you get a notification when we upload a new video. Do you like this video? See you in the next video. Till then, take care.